What is that? It doesn't even make sense as a religious thing. It doesn't even make sense. Why would this almighty God care what the hell you're eating on a day that was made up by people? Like, people divvied up the days. God didn't hand down the calendar. You know? We decided we were going to chop this up into 7 days and make weeks and months. That's a man-made thing. So Friday isn't this tangible thing. It's a man-made thing. Time is this continuous fluid motion. It's time.
What is that?
So God decided, hey, since you chopped up time this way, I'm going to throw you a bone. See what you call Friday? You eat fish on that day, even though I have no concept of what you've done with my time, which is a fluid thing.
All right,
I never divvied it up.
You're scared. What's today?
Today's Friday.
But not
Good Friday.
But not in God's eyes.
In God's eyes, it's just time.
Yeah, it's just another day.
And we even pompous in the Bible. It's like, and then on the seventh day, God rested and stuff. It's like, what?
Yeah, but back then,
God don't care about days.
Yeah, but back then the
calendar?
days lasted like a million years. Like each day was a million years.
Oh, is that what some people are saying?
Yeah, then we made a day into what a day is now. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's how I remember it. Because people are like, how could you get all this done in 7 days? Well, because every day was like a million years. Maybe even more.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I think. Hey, you're God.
All I know,
In God's eyes, a day might be, he's got a long time to just sit up there and do nothing and watch us destroy ourselves. So in his eyes, he's like, I'll make a day a million years.
A day for God isn't even a million years. It's like a gazillion. It's some unknown amount of time that he hasn't even been around for a day in his time. Not even a day. That's how almighty.
He's still on Monday morning.
Yeah.
He's just getting the sleepies out of his eyes.
What did I do last night?
He had a wild weekend, and he's just starting his work week.
Let me check in on that Earth.
Yeah.
I'm going to check in on them today. Maybe wreak some havoc.
And then he just laughs and goes, they think they're that important. I got a billion Earths to take care of.
There's a billion of these things just laying around.
They don't have telescopes that are strong enough to see all the other crap I got to deal with.
What is this? Let me check on what they're up to. Let me see how they've perverted what I'm all about. Fish? What? Why would I want them to eat fish? Boy, do they got this wrong.
What is this? What's today represent, though?
It's Good Friday.
Good meaning?
It's before Easter Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
No, the significance. Like Easter is Jesus came back.
Yeah.
After.
I think Good Friday was probably,
It wasn't too good for one person.
Call it good. That was good. They call it good.
It wasn't good for one person in general. I don't think he looks at it as good. I think all these laws and rules came from Jesus. Baby Jesus, though, yeah.
Little baby Jesus.
Little baby Jesus.
People just got a little carried away with themselves on thinking they can figure this all out way back when. We can't figure this stuff out now with all the technology we have. There's no definitive guy that's out there going, I know what this God thing's all about. Here it is. I used a computer. I used all kinds of telescopes and satellites and figured it out. But back then, they were going to figure it all out when they still thought the Earth was resting on a turtle's back.
There's one guy that does know, Stephen Hawking, but he can't communicate. So.
No.
I mean, and some people will call and go, but he can communicate, but not really. It takes him way too long. He's got some stuff to tell us, but he just doesn't have enough time to blink it out.
That's an amazing dude, man.
Yeah.
Amazing guy. I mean, I understand some of the stuff he's I guess it takes a dude in a wheelchair with the straw thing to make you understand the universe a little bit.
Yeah.
But this dude understands, and he's creating things to make it official. Like, this is what's going on in the universe.
I would have to, go through an hour of pleading with my eyes to try to let someone know I had to take a whiz. And this guy's explaining quantum physics, and he can't even talk or move or anything.
That is the payoff, man.
Yeah.
That is the payoff. I worry about a dent in my truck, and this dude is telling me what a black hole is, and I understand it. like hawking energy. Like, it's amazing what he came up with, dude.
No, it happened. I mean, one slipped through. Like, God keeps us all controlled, right?
Yeah.
And one slipped through, Stephen Hawking, where he knows some stuff that'll scare the bejesus out of all of us.
I know everything. Ha 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 ha.
So God goes, man, we got to slow this guy's brain down, man, because if this info gets out, oh boy, people aren't going to be happy.
You think God did that?
Oh yeah, I do.
What about the dummies who have strokes and can't talk anymore?
I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know. I know a secret.
Right.
I know a secret.
And he's typing that.
Yeah, he's just working it with his mouth, the straw, whatever it is.
And see, that came out nice and smooth, but when Stephen Hawking actually does that takes like a month.
Yeah.
That was a month's time for the day.
That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you see the thing that they had? It was him and all these great mathematicians. Isaac Newton, who essentially told us about gravity.
Yeah.
And a couple other dudes. a couple other dudes. And they just sitting there, and he sits in a room. He went in a room and just invented something. Einstein, too, and one other dude. And he just invented something that no one knew ever in the history.
Yeah.
And
He figured it out.
Yeah, but look.
He just figured it out.
Yeah.
But we've come a long way. The Isaac Newton gravity thing, come on. How stupid were
Let me ask you a
everybody back
question.
then?
If
It took a guy to go, hey,
would you
objects
invent
fall.
gravity if gravity wasn't invented? Would you be able to explain what gravity is?
Dude, but
the idea of it?
But it took one person to go, oh, wow, things fall.
Things fall, but then, like, I think everyone realized things fall, but then figure out why they do. Like, figure out why the hell you
It never got to that point.
Why your feet stick to the earth.
It never got to that point. Isaac Newton was just no, things fall. He was the one that had to tell people.
He had to tell people, hey, by the way,
that's
things
what he
fall.
invented.
People thought, like, eventually something might fly up.
Yeah. And they were waiting for it to fly back up, and it never did. And finally, Isaac Newton said, guess what?
Ain't gonna happen.
Things fall, and they don't fly back up.
Well, it has to do with the fact that, look, it's amazing to me. Look, space is not space. Space is actually matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the sun is sitting in the middle of this. It's pressing down inside the mountain, almost like a blanket, and the rest of the planets are going towards the sun. It's amazing.
Right.
It's a unique little balance of the sun wanting to pull the planet into it, and the planet's mass spinning around it and having that force keeping it from. So you're constantly falling around the sun.
Like a big blanket or a big napkin or something.
And if you're not going fast enough, you fall right into the sun. You go too fast, you
go.
wind up flying away into a bigger orbit.
I'm raising my hand. I need in.
Jess, more pot?
Jess from Buffalo, I just want to point out how dumb and stupid Jess from Buffalo is. Opie, 1 day equals 1,000,000 years? What the F? If you were listening closely, we decided what a day was.
Yeah.
In God's eyes, a day could be 1,000,000 years, you dope.
That's a lot of fish.
That's the whole concept of this bit. That we are pompous enough to say, we're going to make days, we're going to make minutes, we're going to make hours. Guess what? That didn't exist.
No.
Until we decided it did.
And the whole thing of eating fish on Friday, like God wants you to eat it on Friday, is ridiculous because we made up Friday.
Right. In God's eyes, there was no Friday.
No, there's just this constant stream of time.
So that means just that a day could easily be 1,000,000 years.
So y'all just like F the Bible.
It's like
this is the Bible can kiss my ass.
Well, how come we decided just because our Earth spins around once in 24 hours and that makes a day, that we're the ones that's the benchmark for the universe that God made.
Maybe God is floating out there, and it takes 1,000,000 years to do one rotation around him.
Right.
And there's your day.
That's a day.
Jess from Buffalo. I don't blame you, though. It's snowing again up there, so
yeah, I'm
it just
sorry.
makes you stupid.
God, I feel so bad for Buffalo. I'm looking and going, well, lake effect snow coming off. And I'm looking at Buffalo going, how do people just not put an icy cold barrel in their mouth and just pull the trigger?
Yeah, because we're like kind of on edge today because it's cold in New York, but we're talking all, it's going to get up to 40, 41.
Yeah.
Buffalo, it's snowing. It's like
snowing.
We're heading toward the middle of April here.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little belief in God. God that it really is the end of the world, and he's just sitting there deciding what he's going to do?
What he's going to do?
Is it going to be an asteroid? Is it going to be the fact that it's almost mid-April?
But Patrice,
and it's still cold.
But see, in his eyes, the end of the world means nothing.
Yeah, because it's not the end to him.
For us, it means everything. For him,
but
it's
if it means something to us, that means it means something to God.
It's like when you have to flush your angelfish down the toilet
right.
to God. It's just he might have a little affection for us if we're lucky.
Yeah, but he got the angelfish he's got to flush down the toilet, but he also has a cute little puppy. He's
got a puppy and a whole aquarium full of fish.
And he's got cats and horses and all sorts of other pets he takes care of.
Everything.
So he'll be sad for days. Oh, that sucks.
Well.
Oh, but now I got to take care of everything else.
Hey, boy. Come on, boy. And right when we get done with the spinning and we're down the bowl, God's like, come on, boy, let's play catch-out pack.
So you think there's another planet somewhere that God's like, it's his new girl?
Oh,
yeah. And he stopped answering all our prayers and everything.
Long time ago.
Help out another Adam and Eve somewhere in another galaxy.
Yeah. Why would you bother with us for how long we've been here?
We're done. God's treating us like an old wife.
Yeah. And when we first start out,
on us.
I think there's all these miracles and stuff. Like God's all interested. It's like God bringing a chick flowers. It's like showing him all miracles and stuff and smiting and doing all this fun stuff that he does. And then after a while, he just goes, eh. And then you wind up walking around going, did those miracles ever really happen?
He used to care about us enough to destroy us every couple of hundred years when we did bad. Now he just lets us. He just lets New York City without everybody being salt.
Lets us be as evil as we want now. And it used to be, what are you doing? Sodomites?
He used to care.
Turn you into salt.
Earth is just a pilot. It wasn't picked up.
It wasn't picked up.
It wasn't picked up by God. There's a bunch of pilots out there, but this isn't going to be the next Seinfeld. This is going to be.
Did we at least make it to syndication?
Nah, this is like Hello Larry.
That's it. We're done. We're super trained.
This is Hello Larry.
Hello Larry. This is Hello Larry.
So the aliens from Independence Day, they got picked up for us.
Oh yeah, I love them.
Oh, there's a planet out there that is it's Seinfeld.
They're action packed.
Yeah, we're Hello Larry.
We stink.
They're syndicated on PIX.